Hey there, and welcome to the Daily C with Coach C, your daily bit of inspiration, perspiration, motivation, whatever you want to call it. Little coaching from Coach C. I'm Christine Nielsen. I'm the CEO of Contrast Results Group, and I want to share something with you today on my video challenge because I love to challenge myself to get beyond and go beyond my limitations. And when I started this challenge, I had said to you, for those of you who are subscribing and watching the videos, thank you for doing that. I had said to you that I hate being on video and I hate hearing my voice back. I don't like watching the playback on the video. And so I am challenging myself to get through those negative thoughts, to get through those barriers, to create and invent a new future and a new way of being and moving forward for myself and my clients. So if I'm going to do this and you're getting value out of it, I would love to hear from you. I want to talk specifically today about what needs to happen when you commit yourself to goals. So it's so easy to set the numbers. You may have had your strategic intentions last quarter, or you're just finalizing some of those details now. And often what will happen is you get derailed. And over the holiday period, a lot of my clients have found that getting back into the holiday period is this shift in momentum. So they really have to work extra hard at putting themselves back into the game and have clarity and focus. And sometimes we forget what we said we would do. And if you're not breaking down what you want and why you want that, and then understanding the actions that you need to take. So if it's new clients, if it's top line revenue growth, if it's new marketing initiatives, or you're launching a book, or you're launching a video series, or you're rebranding your company, whatever the thing that you said you were going to accomplish in the first 90 days of the year, you want to start right now to take a look at, is it alive? Does it exist in reality? So if it's a sales target and you want to add, 10, 20, 100, 2,000 new clients, how does that exist in reality? What is it that propels you to have new client conversations, generate leads, generate relationships that are meaningful so that you can help grow your revenue? So what structures, but also if it's not in your calendar, you're not doing it. So that's the biggest element that I think sometimes people, we forget what we said we were going to do. And then we look and we're like, oh yeah, I said I was going to do that. And then I didn't do it. So if it doesn't have a structure for existence, it doesn't exist. I'm going to say that again. If you don't have a structure for existence, it doesn't exist. It's just a pipe dream. It's some thought that you had that what you want to accomplish, and you wrote some numbers down on a piece of paper and you put some cost analysis behind it, or you put your business plan together and you haven't looked at it since the day you wrote it. So I want to challenge you to have things that motivate you and move you into action. So is it in the calendar? Do other people own it? And how are you communicating? What structures? There's all kinds of different apps, tools that you can be using that will prompt you and motivate you. But what is your accountability structure for doing what you said you were going to do? So do you have a coach? I have many coaches in my business. I have many coaches in my life. I have 5 coaches, a speaker coach, a business coach, my personal coach. If you are a coach, do you have a coach? And if you're not a coach and you're a business owner or an entrepreneur, do you have a structure for accountability? Some of you have groups and forums that you go to and you talk about your business on a monthly basis, but is that enough to really hold you to account for producing the results? Sometimes our friends and our colleagues will let us off with, oh yeah, that didn't happen. It was a good idea. Stop that. That's mediocrity. That's complacency. Don't let those things slide. Don't be willing to put the structures in place and have someone hold you to account. And I don't mean hold you to account like putting your feet over the fire. Is have a buddy system. Have a coach who can say, well, you committed to doing X. What did you actually do? And live into the gap. There will always be a gap. If you're not living inside the gap of what you said you wanted and where you are today, then create a bigger gap. Create a new gap. You can always change that, but at least have it be a game worth playing. And then have people in your life remind you, you need to focus on this. And you said you'd get this done and it's not done. What can I count on you for? So be someone who honors your word, not only to yourself and with your team, and with the people who you've put in place to be your structures for fulfillment. Really honor that. So that's my tip of the day. I hope that was helpful for you, and you want to look at how are you fulfilling on those goals so far in the first 15 days of the year. Are you knocking it out of the park? Have you had to make a left turn? Who is helping you? If you are struggling in any way, reach out to someone. Hey, ping us. You can reach us at, this is our YouTube channel, Christine Nielsen, or Contrast Results Group. You can also reach me on Instagram, Coach C Official, and you can reach me on Facebook, Christine Nielsen, Nielsen. You can also find any of us on LinkedIn at Contrast, and just reach out. We're happy to connect with you. And